welcome. This is going to be the first in a series of videos on learning PostgreSQL, and I am learning this along with you. So these are videos that I'm intending for myself to be review, but I hope you will be able to get some knowledge out of them as well. And like I said, I'm learning this, so we will start off at the very beginning here and create a table. So in PostgreSQL, we want to create a table, and so for this example, we will create a table, create table, holidays 2016, and open a parentheses here. And so now we are going to name the columns that will be in that table. So the first column name will be name, and then we need to follow it by a space and the type of data that we expect to be in that column. So this is going to be text data. And remember to put your comma at the end of this one. And so for the next column, we want that to be the occurrence, or the date that this is going to happen. When does the holiday occur? And so I am using occurrence here because when is a reserved word, and so SQL has a special meaning behind that, just as SQL has a special meaning behind date here. When has a special meaning, and in order to keep SQL from getting confused, we want to use a name that it does not have reserved, and so we will use the name occurrence. And so let's go ahead and run this query. Okay, it has run. And so let's see what we are left with. And so if we want to see what is in a table, we can do select star, which just means give me everything, give me the column names and any of the rows that are there from. And so we can say where we want to grab that from, and that is the table that we just created. We'll do our semicolon here to say that we have ended this SQL statement, and then we'll run it. Okay, and so here the only thing that is here is just the two columns. There are no rows here yet, and so the next thing we need to do is start adding information, and we do that with an insert statement. So insert into holidays 2016 values and notice I have to put two parentheses here because one is escaping the second parentheses. Otherwise it would believe that the name ended there, and because New Year's has a parentheses. The next thing it's expecting is a date, so let's go ahead and put 0101. Okay, what happened here? So now we have our first error. So it's looking here. Okay, and so here's what happened. I have a parentheses and I didn't close that parentheses, and that caused my SQL editor to get confused, not know what I intended, and so it gave me an error. And so now this is looking good. Let's say insert into holidays this value, so this collection of values, New Year's, and then a date, and then I ended my SQL statement. There we go. And now it's not mad at me, and we can see the results with this query again. And sometimes you'll see me do a return here just to make it readable, but it is not required, and I can show you that it's not required right here. So select everything from our holidays 2016 table, and there we go. So that is the basics of creating a table and inserting one row.